Greetings and welcome, fellow horsemen, to another episode of Let's Play Darksiders 2 Definitive Edition. Right. I just leveled up. Accidentally, while I was loading in, because the game immediately decided to attack me. Right, so this just makes the ghouls better. At the moment I don't really see the point in giving them more health. Although I will want to unlock some of the things beyond that, but I think I'll put a point in this for now. I mean, there's plenty of levels to be had at this point. Alright, that's the direction we're going. We should be going there on horseback. Alright. Now, you didn't see this, but when you load in the game, the crowfather gives you a neat little recap of what happens just before and pretty much what your goal is at this point. And it does this pretty much every time you load into the game. Which is, I think, a really good idea. Because this is a game you typically probably won't play all in one setting, because for one thing, it's huge in comparison to the first game. Heck, the world of the old ones is about as big, well, it feels about as big as the entire world in Darksiders 1. It's not quite as densely packed as Darksiders 1, because, well, how could you? But it does feel like an actual proper world to explore. Very little feels gated off. Right, come on. Do hope to get some better weapons at some point. Because I'm doing negligible damage. Don't feel like summoning some ghouls just for these little constructs. These corrupted constructs. Right. And at some point we really should figure out what's causing all this corruption. Let's not get surrounded. Now, there is no real rush to go anywhere particularly quickly. Yep. I found some better grey pants. Well, boots 3, but same difference. Let's see, map-wise... The chest over there. Let's have a look. Yeah, so the ghouls really don't do all that much damage. I think upgrading them is probably a good idea, but I will need more investigate some more ways of making them better overall. Now, I don't know if there's any synergy between these two trees. I've never really looked into it. I don't think there really is. I mean, you can combine some stuff. I mean, I like the blink dash, the teleport slash, because it's a very effective way of dealing with enemies and also getting a little bit of health back. Yeah. So yeah, going all the way to Fiery Souls probably helps. That's a different spell, we don't need that. So this is the way to get health back with spells, alright. Right. This is another dungeon I think we can't do at the moment, but we can certainly have a look. Yeah, I'm missing some vital gear for this, which is fine. There's also a giant statue hand over here. I'll note it in the log. I'll note everything in the log. Right, where to go? Well, the opposite direction, obviously. I don't want to deal with you right now. He'll be somewhere else. Alright, so there's a chest over in this direction. Ooh. So nothing much. Well, alright, we found the chest. Let's move on to the next area. Ooh, another bit of environment to explore. Ooh, we found some better size. And another one of those annoying sounding stones. Well, we can't collect those right now. I don't think I can reach it. Let's try the axe for a bit. Yeah, I will say the equipment for Death does feel a bit drab at the start. Never anywhere near as epic as just a basic suit as it looks. I mean, War, despite all his problems, does look epic in the way he's portrayed. I wonder why Death looks so sparse. I mean, he probably didn't get everything he wanted.
This is no place for a horse.
Yeah. When he had set out on this quest, but still. You could wear some good pants. Alright, so Karn is defeating these constructs. Let's give him a hand.
I'll take care of this. Looks like herring and a tussle.
Nope.
That hurt. That's all you've got? The tales be true. A rider has come to the realm.
Not another one.
You're the Nephilim, the one they call Death. How did you get here?
Took a wrong turn. It appears I'm stranded here with the rest of you.
If you seek the cauldron, you should know that it fell to corruption fair long ago. I can still feel the fire itself rumbling deep in the earth.
I'll take my chances. You're different than the others. Less pleasant on the eyes, for one.
I could say no less for you. Folks around town call me Pup or Lad, but I prefer my own name, Karn.
Pup it is, then.
As you will, matters not to me.
Why not restore the fire yourself?
I came here just for that purpose. Figured I'd pop the cork, so to speak, be the hero. But the cauldron is locked up well and tight, and the way through is swallowed by fire. You look capable enough. Perhaps you can find a way. I'll wait here and guard the entrance. Say, if you're headed in there, you mind doing something for me?
Yes, I mind. Aren't I doing enough already?
Perhaps, though it seems to me you're doing right enough for yourself. Our benefit being a fortunate side effect. Well, if it ain't much trouble, I left an old metal platter in there, with the image of 2 hammers scribed in the center. Not much to look at, but it was my journeyman piece. Last thing I ever forged.
A dish? You want me to bring you a dish?
Yes, well, it has sentimental value. If you find it, I'll make it worth your while.
Yeah. Let's have a look around. I do like Dev's practical approach to quests. Because yeah, it is quite silly that I'm going to be sent in there for a fetch quest to get a dish. But there is no other way for me to go here, so I'll just go in. The way is shut. Also, I picked up another heavy weapon, which is not better than the axe. Slightly higher top damage, slightly lower base damage. Minimal damage. Alright, let's get everything going. These ancients really don't do anything small, do they? Well, what can I dislodge with that? Neat. Alright. Don't quite have enough wrath, alright? That chest is completely covered in rot or a corruption. So there's only one way to get it off, and that's to throw a shadow bomb at it, I think. If I remember. Should be doable. Ooh, that seemed purple. Vagabond Shroud. Yay! I got a little thing on my shoulder. I mean, I can appreciate some good fantasy armor. I mean, I quite enjoyed the look of the Bananadins in WoW. But when I got myself some Wrath gear, when I was playing as a warrior. I never did collect the full set, I think. Pity. But then again, that was a different time, a different guild. When everything was still bright and good. Before we fell apart. But listen ye not to the ramblings of this old warrior. Let us just continue on with the quest. Alright, let's break all the barrels and crates. Yeah. I mean, it sort of makes sense that you collect gold rather than souls. Although currency is currency. You could be paying me a loot box coin and I wouldn't really care. Although that would have really been visionary if they had done that. And this game was not published by Devolver Digital, so... Alright, let's get that boatsman coin before I forget. And do this jump again. Yeah, lots of platforming stuff in this area. How am I supposed to get over there? Alright then, let's do it. Nope, that's one too far. It's remarkably quiet in here. I expect some sort of ambient music, some sounds maybe. But nope, it's quiet. Right, there's no crystals within range that I can blow up. No, looks like it's just a straight jump. And unfortunately, we'll have to leave it here for today. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.